Pigeon shooting, an activity that occurs publicly only in Pennsylvania, can easily slaughter 1,000 birds in just one shoot, sometimes many more. Most victims are not killed outright when shot. Some escape the shoot area, only to suffer slow, lingering deaths. Pigeon shooting has very little public support in Pennsylvania or anywhere else. The reasons are obvious. Real Americans don't like people who are cruel and cowardly. Real Americans are appalled at the thought of children being involved in pigeon shoots to load pigeons into boxes before they are shot. Real Americans are repulsed at the thought of kids picking up wounded birds and stomping them, or tearing their heads off, or using the wounded, suffering animals as toys. But pigeon shooters can rely on support from two groups, the Ku Klux Klan and the National Riflemen's Association. Here's a clip of some Ku Klux Klansmen at the infamous pigeon shoot in Higgins, Pennsylvania. The Klan found the Higgins shoot to be a great place to attract new members. This speaks loudly about the people involved in pigeon shoots. The National Riflemen's Association is sending out alerts falsely claiming that banning pigeon shoots is the first step to banning all hunting. In fact, other major hunting states such as Texas, Michigan, Oregon, Minnesota, New York, and West Virginia have eliminated these killing contests with no threat whatsoever to hunting. NRA spokesman Alan Krug has written that, quote, "Pigeons are a public health hazard. These flying rats carry diseases and create obnoxious and unhealthy conditions," unquote. Perhaps then Mr. Krug would like to explain why young children are employed to load live pigeons into boxes and why the kids pick up the wounded birds after their insides have been blown outside, getting all over the kids. Perhaps Mr. Krug would like to address the psychological effects of using kids to kill hundreds or thousands of animals for the bloodthirsty but apparently squeamish pigeon shooters. Actually, we don't believe Mr. Krug or anyone else at the NRA would have any interest whatsoever in addressing those questions. The large majority of Pennsylvanians are opposed to live pigeon shoots. The question is, who are Pennsylvania legislators beholden to, their constituents or the NRA and the KKK? A bill has worked its way through the Pennsylvania legislature that would terminate these blood orgies throughout the state. 50 compassionate legislators have signed on as co-sponsors to support an end to this senseless cruelty. The legislation is ready. The legislators are ready. Unfortunately, Pennsylvania Representative and House Majority Leader William DeWeese is refusing to bring the bill up for a vote. I have twice emailed Representative DeWeese asking for his position on pigeon shoots. So far, Representative DeWeese has not responded. However, Representative DeWeese has opposed past efforts to ban Pennsylvania pigeon shoots. Additionally, Representative DeWeese has received contributions from an organization representing pigeon shooters as well as the National Riflemen's Association. If you care about animals, please call Representative DeWeese and tell him that it's time Pennsylvania joined the rest of the nation by banning mass pigeon shoots. Politely, ask Representative DeWeese to schedule a vote to allow the Pennsylvania legislature to decide this issue. At the end of the vote, or at the end of the legislative season in November 2008, whichever comes first, Shark will post another YouTube video to inform you of exactly what happened. In that YouTube video, we will name the politicians who voted to ban these blood orgies, and we will name those who support these cowardly slaughters against the will of their constituents. This is Steve Hindy for Showing Animals Respect and Kindness. Thanks for caring about the victims of pigeon shoots.